What keeps you going as an entrepreneur? 5 words about tech roles. What's coming next? What's the future?
I think one of the main reasons I had success was because of the relationship that I was building. Relationships and your network are everything.
To briefly introduce Ellé, she's a co-founder of an advisory firm in the particular segment of people and tech, basically, helping companies, particularly scale-ups, as well as large corporates, build their teams, specializing in technology, startups, scale-ups, and large organizations.
Again, I'm more tech specialized more than anything, so I'll just tailor a bit more towards that. So yeah, I really enjoyed learning about the technologies people were using, about, again, how companies operate, learning about the operational side, learning how products are created from 0 to 1. So yeah, I really liked feeling like I was part of that growth, growing these companies. So I think one of the main reasons I had success was because of the relationships that I was building. So for me, and I think in any area, no matter what you are doing work-wise, relationships and your network are everything.
I suggest we break the session down into 3 main parts. Number 1, about entrepreneurship. Number 2, I think we could talk about types of roles that you guys are working on and how these are evolving. The third point could focus more on what's coming next.
In order to achieve success, whether that be in your business, in your job, in your own consultancy, whatever it might be that you're doing, you need to go a bit above and beyond. You should be wanting to consistently, again, build your network, meet other people in the space that can teach you. And also, what could you possibly teach them? You know, there might be skills that you have, you can share.
What keeps you going as an entrepreneur? Because obviously you're going through ups and downs. We all do, whatever we're doing. What are the little tips that you've learned, whether about yourself or the job itself, that keep you going? And also, how do you build your teams? Secrets.
I would say, like, one of the main things is just to never lose sight of your end goal, but you have to be conscious and aware that the end goal may change. So I think it's good to have an ideal, you know, what is the end goal here? What are we trying to achieve? Whether if it's in it, like creating a business, whether it's a career goal, always have your like end goal in mind.
What has been the contribution of academic knowledge plus work experience and the gap that can exist when you don't have real experience in the sector?
And now we see people that are like career switchers, or people that maybe didn't have a degree, didn't have experience in like tech prior, but you see so many more boot camps now. I would say LinkedIn is like super important if you want to grow your network in the space that you're looking to be part of or that you're already a part of in London. So you would search for people that are relative to what you are trying to get into and connect with them. So if you just want to note that down, Boolean search, that will help you.
How do you spell that for people who...
Yeah, sure. So BOOLEAN, Boolean.
Okay. If you were to recommend anything to policymakers to make the landscape better for founders, what are the 3 things?
So I think one key point would be like the talent visas. So if any of you are familiar, I think also another change would be a little bit more flexibility with remote working. So hybrid is a good mix, depending on company size and what you are doing, because it's good to have FaceTime with your team. So I guess in terms of the landscape today, so just touching very quickly on the previous topic. So I'd say the main changes is upskilling. So
before the last 2 questions, very quickly, 5 words about tech roles that are hiring, for which companies are hiring a lot these days.
So first, yes, of course, I'm going to say engineers. A big search for like ML and data science right now, and cloud technologies.
What's the future of workforce in the age of sustainability, tech?
I think overall it would be like we're going to see more lean and agile teams. No longer are we just going to be hiring like for numbers. I think a lot of companies before, like, you're hiring to get bums on seats, and of course everyone is going to help the business grow, but now it's like businesses are really looking for people that are going to make a change, right, and that are going to be impactful and add value.
Thank you very much, and thank you everyone online. We hope you too enjoyed this, and see you soon.